Hey guys, so the first step is to fork the repo into your personal account. And then you'll have to clone the repo from your personal account onto your local machine like so, using this command git clone followed by the URL that you just copied. Now cd into that directory and you'll have to add the upstream URL, that is the URL of the main repo of the project from where you forked the repo which is under the ECL organization. So we'll navigate back to the main repo and copy that URL and paste it over here. Now using this command you can verify if your origin URL, that is the forked repo on your GitHub account, and the upstream URL, that is the main parent repo under eCell's account, is correct. Now let's start with contributing to the project. There are three main terms that you need to know. First one is parent repo, that is the repo your upstream URL points to. Second being the forked repo, that is the repo your origin points to. And finally your local repo, that is the repo in your local machine where you can make changes to your code. Now the next important thing that you have to keep in mind is that for every new feature that you add to the website slash portal, you have to create a new branch and never work on the main branch so that your pull requests could be easily managed. So I'll be taking a basic example of a simple C++ program which I forked before from the parent repo as shown before. In this you all could contribute to later. So let's say I want to add a new feature of multiplying two numbers. As I previously said, every new feature has to have a new branch. So let's start by creating a new branch using the following command. Now after switching to this new branch, you could add in the code of whatever feature you want to add. And in this case, I'll be adding the feature of multiplying two numbers. And then we'll be committing these changes. Uh, so let me start typing in the code. So now let's commit the new changes made while adding this new feature by first staging it and then committing it with a valid commit message. Now let's push these changes from our local machine to our origin, that is the remote forked repo. Uh, After pushing it, let's now go and check the GitHub and see if the changes we made here are reflected in our new branch in our remote repo as well. So on clicking on commits, you could see the new commit that you just made over here, and you can see the lines of code that you added are being reflected over here as well. Now the final step is creating a pull request to the parent slash upstream repo. First navigate to the branch in which you made the changes in your forked repo. Then click on contribute followed by open pull request. Now give a valid description about the new feature and then click on open pull request. And your job's done, after which I'll merge your pull request onto the main branch of the parent repo. So yep, this was it. So this was the basic contribution guide, and we'll be covering on how to update the forked repo's main branch with the parent repo's main branch in the next video for contributing further.